It is Kagurabachi! Time. Let's do it.
Let's get this shit.
Kagurabachi, Chapter 39, Surpass.
Oh.
Those must be the people who are up for auction. Wait here, I'll go check. Is your big sis there?
So, this chick that we do see that actually has a face, she's actually relevant in some cases here.
I actually
like
totally
that.
forgot about this kid. I completely totally forgot about this
I totally
kid.
forgot about the kid too, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
He's straightened his defenses. If I want to save them first, how tragic. You were putting all your effort into freeing my precious merchandise. Don't worry, starting now, this is the fight to the death. Stop! Well, one of you was already at your limit. Wait. Oh no! No! His nose is bleeding! He's struggling! My head's splitting! Transporting takes an excruciating toll. Yet my father was able to match your hero speed and even mount an enormous attack. Connecting one's mind to subspace is incredibly hard. If you overdo it, you'll fry your brain. You won't surpass me now. Oh wow, look at this guy right here. So why you so extra confident? Didn't you not just say last chapter, like, I can't handle a man with an enchanted blade? Like, come on, it's like this guy out of here. It's an old freaking man. Let me not do this. It's for YouTube.
You old ass bitch!
Curry, listen. Countless ancestors dedicated their lives to the Rakuzachi, and today, the Rakuzachi is at its zenith with the auction of 2 enchanted blades.
The enchanted blade?
They moved it up in the proceedings.
They're auctioning it early?
That blast must have gotten everyone on edge. Now, go wild!
Enchanted blade! Can I get your autograph in my blood?
Oh, okay, interesting. Shinichi bidding team. This guy's got a freaking thick neck.
They're going for it, even under these circumstances? These people are insane.
Well, I get it. The auction of the enchanted blade is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But just a little while ago, the auctioneer was already replaced by the projection. Oh, so they know it's a projection. But this could get cut short at any moment. The merchandise has been projected the whole time. But just a little while ago, the auctioneer was also replaced by a projection. What? Then where's the real thing? Beats me. But Hiyuki hasn't reported back about Chihiro Rokuhiro's capture. If he's creating that image with sorcery, while being somewhere else, probably engaging in battle, he must be pushing himself to the limit. And on top of that, he hasn't let anyone intrude on the stage. It's time I put a stop to your nonsense. So you do get emotional. Dang. I mean, look, you can show emotion from time to time, but you won't even grieve your own son's death. It's pointless to grieve now. They did their duty. Mine is to continue. You call yourself a father? Father? I don't know what your criteria are, but you're wrong to measure me by them. I am the head of the Sazanami clan. He said, I ain't no father. I gave birth. I gave my seed. That's all they are. These are seeds.
You're a good father. It's who you are. It's who you are.
If you have nowhere to stand, your fancy speed is meaningless. He dodged that? I'm running out of steam for the constant battles in that Kuro shred. So I mean, as I said, constant battles. You don't think, Chihiro, you've been on freaking 100 for what, almost 40 chapters now? It's like, bro, when are you gonna sit down? I don't want to spend too much time, but this is my space. He wasn't bluffing about that. He won't get close, but I can't afford to fool around either. Akuri's useless at this point. In other words, he can't use that trump card. I'll finish him with a blast. Kuro, shred.
Goldfish.
Goldfish. He gathered up the extra ones. Multiple slash attacks at once, but they won't reach me. Couldn't get close, so he tried to throw Inten. It was an all or nothing gamble, but too bad. And here comes the grenades, but you don't think he can still control it, sucker? Do you not know he been learning? Man, he about to get stabbed. He's like, okay, fine, relax. Your best friend I've been believing now, Curry. And there he is, right behind him. Surpassed my imagination so many times today. Teleporting This time, I'm on to you. I win. Oh, so he actually, okay, so he's like, maybe he started believing in him a little bit. He's like, nah, not today, sucker. Oh, ooh, it's all fake. A preview.
You need to see a therapist. Yeah,
Then where's the real sucker? Do it. Yo, he's cut. Oh,
Yo!
oh God.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
He ain't coming back from that.
Dad,
Yes.
I've decided. I'm gonna become a leader who surpasses you.
Oh, is that so? Well then, I'll expect great things of you.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Below the floor? What on earth? I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry, he deserves that, sucker. You being trash the whole time. A fatal wound. Very soon I will die today, but the Kagurabachi will proceed. It's like yo, this man won't stop.
Dude. He is just reminding me. He is just reminding me of the freaking chicks that, and I can say this because I'm half Hispanic. The chicks that freaking like are like, my quinceañera's gonna happen no matter what. Like,
the enchanted blades are limited by their internal contracts. If the point of that box is for double protection in case its master dies, the other enchanted blades should have the same thing, right? The reason they weren't, this is just a guess, but maybe the Shinichi's power is so great, the internal contract isn't enough to limit it. Proceed! Man, look at this guy. I'm not gonna lie, look, that look on his face, like, I know he's dying, but he's like, I'm not giving up.
I will say, he lasted a lot longer than I thought he was going to. We're like, what, like 4 chapters into this fight?
I mean, you're right. I mean, I did say that he was gonna get one-shotted. Well, that's also true too. But I did say he was gonna get like one-shotted here. But I mean,
I knew it was
for all intents and purposes. You gotta remember, he was not just only fighting Chihiro, but he was also still trying to like be on the other side, doing the action at the same time. Like, he was exerting so much energy, so it's pretty impressive of everything that he was able to do. I mean, to give him some prop, okay? I mean, the guy's kind of trash, but to give him some props, like, he is a man of his word, and he's gonna make sure this Rakuzachi goes off regardless if he's dead or not. Like, it's gonna happen.
I mean, that sounds like a personal problem to me.
Oh, it is, but he don't care. He's gonna make it happen, all right? No matter what. Hell or high water. This man ain't living like that. That cut was deep. Chihiro again was not playing around. He should have believed in Hakuri, but he did not. He thought he was done, but he was not, and showed out what he can actually do. Give him a projection of a goddamn false image, and then that's why Chihiro was like, yeah, blah, blah, boom, and it was all over for him. Okay, so I mean, give or take, though, old man is tough. Like, he took that and start crying, but he is tough, okay? So he's still trying to push through to make this Rakuzachi a thing here. Also, the dude's comment, the reason they weren't, this is just a guess, but maybe the Shinichi's power is so great, the internal contract isn't enough to limit it. So this is why they have it like double locked up and everything like that, right? So I'm kind of curious, just what is going on with this freaking Shinichi here? Like, how strong is this thing? How problematic is it gonna be once it's released? Like, whoever ends up getting this, like, it's a bit concerning. So you want to let's keep an eye on that. You know, let's just keep an eye on that. We also have two new people that came in here. They're also trying to, you know, they're the auction team here, so they're trying to go ahead and buy this. I mean, will they have enough money to even do this? We'll have to find out. But they're nice new characters. Also allows you to have a character that actually have some lines. So, you know, she was actually over the read, guys.
I got to read on the first page.
She was important.
I got to read the title. You know when I did that last? Never. At least I don't think so.
No, you haven't done that yet. This is your first time.
Okay. Yeah. So the 39 will have a special place in my heart.
So Anna, what are your thoughts on this week's chapter?
So this was a nice conclusion. Well, I don't think the fight's completely over, because, you know, dude's just talking about like the Rakuzachi will still proceed, but dude is dying. So I don't know how exactly that's gonna work, but I don't know. This manga is Interesting.
What if he just comes back and like haunts Chihiro real quick and haunts the Rakuzachi until it's done? And he's like, "You thought you took me out? Haha! I am actually a ghost, and I can still." I don't know what I'm talking about.
However, I do like the fact that they didn't do what you thought was going to happen, where he was just gonna get like
one-shot
totally destroyed by Chihiro, like one-shotted. I'm actually kind of glad that, in a way, I feel like if you took away all the flashbacks and like the explanation that, and you just had their fight, probably would have been like a one-shot. But I'm glad that they didn't. Like, they used this fight.
It still was like a whole setup, and it wasn't like just Chihiro winning. It wasn't just him winning. You know what I mean? It took both of them to still actually take down Hakuri's father, which that kind of shows, like, again, Hakuri's father is kind of strong. He wasn't someone to really just play around with, because he is in his domain. When you're in somebody's domain, it's kind of hard to beat the sucker in their own domain. So, like, I like that ultimately it wasn't just Chihiro doing the one shot. So I'm glad I'm wrong.
I am glad that this is gonna sound so effed up, but I am kind of glad that we didn't get like hesitation or like redemption thing with the father, like him saying like, "I'm sorry, Hakuri, I should have believed in you, I love you, son, blah blah blah." I'm so glad they didn't do that, and they just like, nah, he's gonna be an asshole to the very end.
Like, man, what do you think this is, Naruto? We're not doing that.
No.
That's like I said, you still trash to me, all right? I'm the man. I'm the leader of Sasazanami clan, regardless of what you think, all right? He still didn't believe in him. Even after all this time, he said, "I'm still not gonna believe in this. I have an idea that he might do this, but no, he didn't. He still don't know. He still don't know, right?" Good.
Yeah, out of all of his 5 children, the one that literally could have surpassed him, he freaking just threw to the side and it's just like, "Nah, you trash." Like, you could have had him on your side, and this Rakuzachi would have went on without a hitch.
But you don't know, you know, he didn't have foresight like that. He didn't have foresight. He just tried to treat like his sons like he was treated. And he's like, "I was treated trash, so you get treated like trash. Therefore, trash is trash. Trash should be trash."
It just bothers me that I remember in the flashback that he asked, I forgot the other son's name, but Hakuri and I think it was Tenri. I was like, Tenya? No, Tenri. Duh. That he asked them, "You do love me, right?" And it's just like, do you even know what love is, good sir?
It is a transaction of two beings. So we have a contract so that we always will be with each other, right?
Yeah, it's probably accurate. It's probably accurate. He was a very good written character. I appreciate villains that don't have to. I'm glad they didn't give us like a whole backstory about like how he might have like, you know, been treated this way by his father and that's why he's like trash and stuff like that. I like the fact that he basically is just, no, he's just an a-hole and he's just evil. Just like, those are the type of villains I appreciate, honestly.
So one thing I want to just add back into this real quick towards the end, or actually towards the beginning of the chapter, was just seeing that, you know, some of the flesh, there's family there, and that family was actually with Char this entire time, so that's why that kid actually is getting thrusted back into the story here, and we're gonna see like the importance of that whole situation. So I'm kind of curious like how that's gonna start playing out as well when we see Char and the rest of them get closer to this whole situation at hand. So there's also another little nice thing that got thrown in there, and it just also showed that, again, the importance of everybody is there. Like this dude does not forget, and he's doing a really good job when it comes to all of the cast members that he's like building up within this story. So I'm liking this. Like, good freaking job on this man right here. And again, saw artwork as per usual, because again, that last panel, like seeing the dude said proceed, like look, that was kind of clean. All right, he's a jerk, but that was a clean panel. Okay, so 1000%. Overall, what do you give this week's chapter of Kagura? Bachi!
I give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it 7.5. I'm gonna give 7.5. I'm gonna give that 0.5 in there because, you know, it was a good chapter. Don't get me wrong. This was good. So, you know, but I feel like I got to be a little fair here. But it's just because it's more action based, right? There's not like too craziness going on here. I mean, the fight could be over, but you never know. This guy could have another thing up his sleeve or whatever the case is. Again, it is his domain, so you never know. He might be like, "Wah!" and then turn into like a golem monster or something, and then, you know. That's besides the point. Don't mind me. All right. Leave your comments below and tell me what y'all think of Kagurabachi in the comment section below. Like this video because it helps with the algorithm, be able to push this stuff out to more Kagurabachi fans. And if you're all in here, we can all have a conversation of Kagurabachi and be botching our Kaguras together, okay? Come on now. Hit the subscribe button and also go over there and check out Anna M because she has a YouTube channel as well, right? Go check that out, please. She's gonna have some more dancing videos and other things of that nature over there. So just be on the lookout. Just be on the lookout, okay?
Also,
All right.
Hokazono, the writer of Kagurabachi, can you put some more female characters? You know, just asking for a friend. Anyway.
And with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, people, break out the wire.
Yeah.
It's within you. Have been on her thumper. Stop. Don't give her ideas. Stop it. No.